The title is as it needs to be, Obsidian. Fuck me, Chicken Daddy Senpai. Or just Chicken Senpai. I'm gonna say Chicken Daddy Senpai. Nah, Chicken Senpai's fine. I got it right the first time. She said, Mike, this better not be sitting as a worker. I'm gonna get in trouble. Well, it's made by KFC, so I'm assuming it's not. How you doing, Shane? Burning my eyes. Alright, let's get into it, shall we? Enter your name. Well, if you guys didn't know, there's a more famous Mike Knowles now. He's a total dumpster fire human being. So I'm not, when I get into the Actors Union, hopefully at some point, I'll probably have to change my name. Let's see. Waifu Maiku. Waifu Maiku. Oh, look at these biscuits. And I got in a biscuit. It bit on mashed potatoes. He was accused of rape stuff. To Mike Swole's the chance a little far. I've literally never played any of these kind of games before, so this is a complete experience for me. Alright. As you sleep softly in the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Or you could wake up now. Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep. Holy shit, that alarm clock. What? It was your middle initial? Yeah, he has my dad's initials actually, which is like also tilting. I haven't had a KFC in a long time, neither have I. Smack clock, up and at him. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by and you find your imagination getting away from you. Allow yourself to daydream a bit. It's here, finally, your first day of culinary school. So many dishes to prepare, so many students to meet. Your mind is swimming with possibilities when you realize you're running late. You grab a biscuit and burst out the door in a hurry. Mmm, delicious, and just what you needed to wake up those taste bugs. He said, the KFC across from my house doesn't have no customers. I think it's abandoned. Picked a good day to give up fast food, seemingly. Yeah, maybe it's haunted, Obsidian. Yikes! You're in such a hurry, in fact, that you forgot to put on any deodorant before running out the door. You're sweating buckets as you rush to arrive one time. Uh-oh. But before we click, because I know it's going to change, I want to analyze this background here. So we got hearts on our window. We got Mr. Cluckers, the most famous chicken in all of Japan, a poster of him on the wall. Generic J-pop band above our computer. The computer seems like it's part of the wall, the way the color scheme is chosen. And then we have like boy sneakers, but then we have a box of pearls on our desk. So I'm a little confused. See that my sub works? Let me see the emblem. Yeah, you have the emblem right now, Shane. I don't know if you just resub now, I don't have an alert for that, but you definitely have the emblem. So yeah. Must have went through. Mike, was this similar to your first day of college? Yes, exactly, my first day of college. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend, Mirime. Oh, I love her cute green hair against her skin. Like her skin tone and like the sage hair is really nice. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Well, they're just Vans. Yeah, they look like bigger and thicker. So they look like a guy's pair of shoes, is my point. Good morning, Waifu Maiku. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Actually, I'm... Oh, that was me. Actually, I'm... Because I sure am excited. A little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. What's the... It's just that this morning I made breakfast myself, but, well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm not good? What if I fail? Classic Mirime. Raised by Master Chef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together, and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving and caring person I know. You're gonna do great. But with the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching 3 days. Your rhyme is a mother prophet, Isa. So he said, well, actually, I'm. You're what, Susan? As he said, I hate this. This is me, and I don't like it. Miriam. Miriam. Alright, I'm gonna go with Susan's Miriam. A sweet girl. Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Should you pep talk or change the subject to give her some relief? I want pep talk for sure. Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller and had our tarot cards read? The lady with the mask who gave me the nightmares? I've been trying to forget. I know she looks spooky, but she was so sweet, and she told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that card with a fancy-looking tower? And that other card featuring a handsome fellow in the red suit? I've been waiting so long to meet a handsome fellow I can call my own. And I'm sure you will soon. In no time, you'll be graduating, and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time. How do you chip a tube on a fucking mannequin? I don't know, Obsidian. I don't fucking know. Use your tongue. As you talk to Miriam, you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I have these killer bangs. Can you believe I cut them myself? You can definitely believe it. Believe it! I cannot believe it. Before you can go, get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and cuts some engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. Hey! It's Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil and cut that boob spot out of her shirt herself. And you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants and she knows it. She said, oh my god, Mike, get Bobby and Jenny to read this with you. Jenny's working set. I'm joining her again tomorrow. And Bobby's probably working till midnight. But yes. Yes, I should. Man, maybe we should do our dating sim with them. Hello, Ashley. She radiated tsundere energy. Yeah, for sure. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. You leave waifu Maiku shins alone. They are perfectly normal shins. Ugh, you can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to avoid extra letters to make her, she had to add extra letters to make herself better than everyone. That's the whitest way I've ever seen that name spelled. Yeah, for sure. If anyone knows the perfect skin looks like, it's us. We're not gonna let you or your really weird insults get to us. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van, the man. Van, the man, who has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rocking glutes. Ahem. Van? You rang? You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you as Miriam, but substantially more devious. Hey, what's up, Magnawing? I can't believe that University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You think they'd just hand us our diplomas now. Or maybe hire us on as professors. You amateurs can learn a lot from us. Van's Bizarre Adventure? Yeah. She says, oh my god, he's a god. What is this? This is a KFC dating sim. With the first day of school about to start, there's just no time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. Psh, see you later, losers. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Pop. Oopsie! I think it's broken! You reach forward and easily pull the door open. I'm gonna have an ear off so I can hear myself while doing these voices. Forget Pokemon is definitely worth it. I told you it'd be worth it, Magnowing. I told you. That's right, it's finger licking good. The fart sound kinda killed me. Yeah. It's a pretty quality fart sound. I need Bobby to go rate that sound for me. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick.
I love you!
I think you mean thank you?
My name is Pop, and I was named after my Pop-Pop. He's old.
Ashley's legs, yeah. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Hi, Pop. I'm Waifu Maiku. So, are you going to make me hold this door all day?
Nope.
And with that, the young man walks to the building ahead of you. Is it just me, or is he kind of cute? I think it's just you. Pop is like your goofy friend who you want to roast, but you never bring yourself to do it. Eyes, Mike. You do it every fucking stream, you liar. You fucking hypocrite. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at the podium in the front of the class. Adorable. What the fuck is this game? What's the doll's voice? Hey! Now, quiet down, everyone. Who is this unreasonably cute Pop, and why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL. Please call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof. Yes, Professor Sprinkles is Susan. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuance of fine dining. Man, knowing says the doggo is the best professor, period. Chrissy, I love you. You know it? I do know it. I do. So our cat scratched me last night. My nose is killing me, I think, from by the time it's a slight allergic reaction still after the meds, so it's might be a bit tonight. I apologize for you and YouTube viewers everywhere afterwards. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rustle around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom.
Hey, Chili, someone close the window!
And then he walks in. You're immediately swept in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. Do chaga for the doggo.
It's him!
If it isn't my favorite student, Harland. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. Please, call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. Susan. Oh, wow! Should not look like a dilf. This is wrong. Did you know back in I think it was in the 80s or 90s, they released there's those those fan fiction romantic not fan fiction, but there's those romance books that moms caricaturely read, where it's all about fucking as Fabio on it or whatever. They wrote one for the Colonel back in the 80s. This isn't even a lie. And this over here must be Sweaty Sweats a lot. Maybe we should open the window back up before faucet pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Hold on a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. So what are all your really weird insults?
Besides, when waifu Maiku sweats, it's not gross. It's beautiful. Look at that shimmer.
You turn to find Colonel Sanders standing right in front of you. Colonel Sanders, beautiful angel that he is, stands before you, smiling gently, his hand outstretched. Boy howdy, this classroom gets hotter than a Kentucky fryer. Please, use my handkerchief. You freeze up. Colonel Sanders is talking to you. Oh, Colonel! Wait, Colonel Sanders is talking to you? About how sweaty you look? You're completely mortified. This can't be your first interaction. What if he never forgets this moment? How will you respond? I'll take that handkerchief. You stretch out your hand, and Colonel Sanders places a fine silk handkerchief in it. It's so beautiful you hesitate to press it to your face. But when you do, the feeling is transcendent. It is his natural scent on it. It smells of the most delicious chicken you've ever smelled. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Welcome to University of Cooking School, Academy of Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. Susan, why am I here? Why would you not want to be here for this, Susan? The birthplace of your culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears. There will be blood. There might even be really adorable tiny food. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. Oh, wow, that's got intense. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Hi, guys. Sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss... Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track out of here, young man. You sure you're even in the right place? Are you gonna go full Warburner on this dog? I don't even know what that's a reference to. Now he sounds like Krunk. Yeah, kinda was good for it. Like Krunk and Raphael from Three Houses. Don't you even recognize? Oh, this is Sue, sorry. Don't you even recognize me? It's my third year in this school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish! Let this be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referring to, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. The class bursts into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkle walks to the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. Oh, got it, Sean. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. Hey, how fucking dare you? I know I physically mean Mike Knowles need a multivitamin. Calm down, dog. You should be taking better care of yourself. Oh, wow, I'm really attacked now. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkle's reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket. But what kind? Definitely a chicken snack. You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes go wide as he locks onto it. Whose picture's out of the bulletin board? Probably like the CEO of like Chick-fil-A Japan. And I know this is a KFC game, but that's kind of the joke. You reach beneath your apron and pull a chicken snack in your hand, goes wide. His favorite. Well. I think there might be some competition for our new star student. The furry professor immediately.
Oh my goodness!
Oh my goodness, Kirikin rating with a party of 3. Thank you so much, Kirikin. Welcome to the Fuck Fest. I'm gonna say, woo, Kirikin Raid. How you doing, Lunar? I know, I just can't afford the vitamins, Susan. I need money to afford the vitamins. The furry professor immediately devours a snack, leaving her hands slick with a coating of warm, doggy drool. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they want to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As someone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room when only 2 options remain.
Hey, Waifu Maiku, there's still a seat here.
It seems no one has claimed this seat next to me, if you're interested. How's your day going, Lunar Akira again? Oh no, sit by best friend and sit by Colonel Sanders. Oh no! So like, I want to get boned by Colonel Daddy, but like, best friends are forever. Well, at least I've heard. That hasn't been true so far, but stick with the best friend. You gotta play it cool. Are they taking a seat right next to Sanders? You know, he's being polite right now. He doesn't like necessarily want me to sit there. We gotta play it cool. You move to take your seat over by Miriam.
I'm so glad you have
Words. I swear I'm an actor.
I'm so glad you have.
Fuck, there's word 2 there.
I'm so glad to have you near me to support me through this class.
Of course, you're my best friend. Who else would I sit by?
Colonel Sanders? He has such a magnetic personality, and there's a seat open right next to him. If you sit there, you might have gotten to know him a little better.
I never sacrifice our friendship. Besides, I'm sure I'll get a chance to talk to him later in the semester. I've got 3 whole days. That's like a lifetime. Today's going all right. Ran errands with my mom this morning. Got donuts and pizza. Nice. Otherwise, a chill day. And how's Kierkin's day going? I never sacrifice our... never mind. So you say. But now that Miriam mentions it, that Colonel Sanders is just so darn dreamy. As soon as you settle into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast. It's time for a pop quiz.
Yeah, a quiz about me!
This is an incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz. Well, tell me if you're ready for a life at culinary school. Keep your knife sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. If you train to travel... Wow. Wow. Just words? That is okay in this context. If a train is leaving to point A, train A is traveling to point B, and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Extremely. Looking at you, Pop. That's right. 4 is just the trees, this chicken is to... A slam dunk. What? That's wrong. Oh, a feather. Oh, I fucked that up. It's like, no, I thought I was thinking of like the fried chicken, not a chicken. That's an oof. That's an oof. There it goes. Delayed oof. What are the most efficient eating utensils ever created? He said, sorry. I'm an oversized book, a meat tenderizer, a spork. That's right. What food is best for a broken heart? And these ones prepared with love and not too much salt. Easy. Easy. I know I done goofed. I know I goofed. Is Sprinkles a good boy? He's the best boy! That's right. Till 4 out of 5. Only 1 wrong. You're not too shabby. You might be just do alright, kid. You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He nods with approval. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch! Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever been at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. Tequila? What? What's the tequila for, Susan? Delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters.
Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good.
Everyone, can I have your attention?
Is it about lunch?
No. Just want to apologize for my tardiness. You see, Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But
Shh! Lunch!
For a broken heart, got it. Kira says hi to everyone, but not me. Feel sad. She said shush. In honor of the new semester, I prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch.
That must be the smell I smelled.
Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this? Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken. What a novel concept. What's this chicken button do? I'll just pause menu. Okay. I know, what's up how your day was? Your pot voice is killing me. Your stomach begins to grumble, as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years, I have been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. But by my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve perfect balanced flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. And that's all I have to say about that. What, you think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Pshaw, nah, my dude, nah. I'm just, drafting a last will and testament in case, one of those ingredients is, poison. Got him. Oobaloo says, hey, is that young Colonel Sanders? It is. How you doing, Oobaloo? He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. Look at that fucking face he's making. You wait to see what zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was like writing in my diary. We're changing Ashley voice. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. Purple hair lady, hello. Yeah, same loner. How's it going, Oobaloo? Oh, please. Oh, please. Well, Van, the man. If you don't want any, I'll take his. Whoa, hold on. I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now. There is enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. I feel like the way he's standing is like, friends, classmates, juvenile delinquents, lend me your taste buds. Perfect legs and thighs. You right, Oobaloo? You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of his bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds gripping a drumstick in hand, you float weightlessly. Focus on your mind and meditate for a moment. Savor the moment and everything it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary art. Swim towards the light. I want to know about his fucking thick heart and his thicker dick. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure heavenly. What a guy. Alone with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love? For a man? For a flavor? Are they the same? After tasting his food, you can try to get one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. Yeah, I know, Kierkegaard, it's a fucking joke. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach him. He stops what he is doing and allows you to break the silence. Hell yeah, Oobaloo. Hell fucking yeah. Colonel Sanders smiles. Sorry. Colonel, I wondered if you could talk to me. If I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? How bold of you to come out and ask. Where'd he get the chicken staff from? It's an idea I had from a combination of flavors that will make my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I got some of my own I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester is only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. We've got 2 more whole days. His ass. Keiko's saying, dear God. What's up, K-Close? He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun? You've got moxie. I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use penis. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. Nope, that joke doesn't work anymore. Dick! It still doesn't work. Wow, you never have guessed that. In fact, you never even sure where you get some if you search. While you're wrapped up in this huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. I'm out, I can't. No, Cakeless, don't leave us, please. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. Think about how my story will continue after I've graduated.
Sounds like you got big plans.
I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet that. Alone together for the first time, I figure now's the perfect moment to show him personality. Then I give him to show your own strength. Wow him with a big idea. Be modest but thoughtful. Modest but thoughtful. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you've got his attention. The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery, it was perfect. I appreciate the compliment, waifu Maiku. I'm sure you'll be a big success. Asmi, I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. You step into the massive cooking arena, where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they can need. Damn, those cheekbones. I know, quality cheekbones. Simply Susan. Quality. Well, we're already 40 minutes into this. Jesus fucking Christ. What is happening with this stream?
Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff. Oh, wait a second. Oh, no. We have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it?
You're not going to blow anything. Except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're going to earn with your signature adorable food creations. Welcome students. The cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair up. Naturally, Miriam looks over to you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Hey, Colonel. Would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of the two. That is, me and you, if that wasn't clear. Want to be my partner? Aww. Sure, waifu Maiku. I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take note. Hello, new partner!
Oh my. Two potential partners. I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose.
It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask Miriam? Well, Clank is adorable, but I want to do more Pop voice. Sorry, Clank, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Pop today. Pop gives a big smile as he steps onto the same station, up to the same station as Miriam. I'm a chef! He holds up a banana, and without peeling it, proudly eats the entire thing. It's disconcerting, but Miriam is too kind to act grossed out.
I love your enthusiasm, Pop.
She looks at you like, really, this kid? But it's too late to change your choices now. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two. For today's lesson, you're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. Just as the robot too, Kirikin. But I am Pop! So chef? No chef is an island. Takes 2 floods to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Steak tartare seems easy enough. It's fancy. You don't even need to cook it. Using the octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. Mashed potatoes and gravy! I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we can make something warm and inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes and gravy? I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine.
It looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Sanders' heart is my business. You better keep your fingers off my man.
Did somebody call for me?
No, geez, Van. While I'm over here crushing waifu Maiku's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember?
Let her step on me, girl. Love it. For the music. Colonel Sanders turns arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns attention to you and your old friends. Oh, howdy there, Ashley, Van. What are we working on? Are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now?
Actually, no. It looked like waifu Maiku was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is, these young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring.
I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. No doubt.
Don't be rude, Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' abilities to come.
Wow. Water?
Oh my god. But Colonel Sanders' abilities to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense.
Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear, she's coming for Colonel, if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some bag of it before things get ugly. Hunk of hunks, in your time of need, turn to Miriam, your forever bestie who's always at your back. Colonel can handle this. I'm here to learn and express myself via cuisine, not bicker with prima donna. Partners were chosen at the beginning of class, so let's all respect the format, okay? Lieutenant Colonel Sanders confirmed that you're on the same page. I chose Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders chose me, isn't that right? A businessman respects all fair agreements, from contracts to handshakes. I took on waifu Maiku as my partner for this activity, and I stand by it. Based on your team's behavior, I'd say you're perfect for each other. Neither of you have waifu Maiku's natural talent or their loyalty. Being defended by Colonel Sanders leaves you feeling proud and full of potential. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short, sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize, in the tension of your moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed and boiled potatoes into perfect creamy mashed texture, with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well, while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extended his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which he pours smooth, brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be proud. But she's fucking dead. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it. Oh, a little glitch there. But he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for a small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with the Colonel. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face!
Van, do something! Do something!
Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on there, waifu Maiku. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. You throw one more spoonful, you're both better prepared to eat it wherever it lands.
Can I ask potatoes, face?
Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand. Mashed potato. Was there a fucking axe? The gravy? Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I prepared a full meal, gazed upon my specialty, braised tentacle of octopus, in my silky saltwater sauce, placed on a battle axe forged by my supreme chef ancestors. You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have first bite, and you will look on with envy. The other student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No! Don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rust. It may have been turned in the process. Results could be toxic. Too late, it has been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. What? It killed him! Everyone step back. Don't take another bite. When you look back at the plate, the rest is gone. You notice the tip of his tentacle being slurped up in Pop's mouth. Pop winces for pain just a moment, then almost immediately back to his oblivious self.
Oopsie! Tastes like poison!
The entire class was gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock is frozen over the whole crowd. They are motionless at his stature. Class bells ring, disrupting the moment and stopping everyone back to reality. It appears that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kind. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaking up a bit, that really annoying student and all of his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. What? Like, for real? Oh, come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me of why I became so passionate about cooking food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes, waifu Maiku. There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there! There's something I need to tell you first! Oh, jeez. I know, right? Man, annoying Super OP. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day now, since I've been working towards that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting, also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all of our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you. Shut up! I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story! Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed the guy? You can't prove that! I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad... Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. The Spork Monsters. The Spork Monster is here to find the hero. Are the older fridge open later, nerds? How dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level. Be afraid! Be very afraid of me! Because I'm a monster, see? Is he rhyming on purpose, or is that just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What would you do? I'm on the defense. You decide to defend. Which defense will you choose? Trepidation. You You close your eyes tight, but then open one just enough to squint and see Sport Monster across the battlefield. For some reason, it makes you feel more prepared for what comes next. Sport Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. Got a lot of good that defense did. You decided to go on the attack. Chow down. Chow down does 2 damage. Find your belly made you stronger. Sport Monster is really feeling threatened by your attack. It focuses their mashed mind and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating, but how will you respond? That's right, we did get Pokemon after all. Where's Magnawing? And Ace Scored, you decide to go on the attack. Cook with Love does 1 damage. Sport Monster is no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble, they go on the attack once again. They use Ulti Tensile. You take 2 damage from the attack. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. Cook with Love. It's oozing cheese sauce onto the lawn of the quad. I just have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Sport Monster prepares for its ultimate attack, Rounded Edge. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens! Pot Pie Pinch! Pot Pie Pinch does 10 damage. Sport Monster is defeated. You saved me. Injured Sport Monster spews steam into the night. Forget mercy, finish him. No student will ever walk the quad in fear again. This monster messed with the wrong chef. Ready your final attack. You'll never survive my student debt loan destruction! Too fucking real. They know exactly who's playing this game. Sport Monster completely vaporized. Colonel Sanders looks on and all. You continue to surprise me, waifu Maiku. Defeat a monster left behind a special item. Appears to be at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. Very evil looking chicken, if I don't say so myself. A little editorializing. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name that signed it is Borko. Borko. That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. I know, right, Magnawing? Nah, Shane, not really. I haven't seen a KFC in LA anyway, so. Just come down for your battle buzz. I think everyone in the house last night had Chick-fil-A. I brought home Chick-fil-A for myself, Jenny, and Bobby. And then, no, I asked Norm if he wanted some. He's like, nah, I had it for lunch. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you're tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders for some reason. Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. What the fuck? What the fuck? You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in the front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with Sport Monster, she launches into a story of her own. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might like Pop. Like him? Like? I know it sounds like it's moving too fast. But there's something about him. I like him. Like him. We got to talking after class, and he's actually totally a sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders enlisted in the army when he was only 3? Not only that, but he funded a special unit of super soldiers who wear the same hat. Just for context sake, the actual real Colonel Sanders never even in the army. just being in military was more respectable in the South during that time, so he just said he was a colonel. But Colonel Sanders doesn't even wear a hat. He wears a ribbon tie. Either way, maybe it's best if he took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders.
You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking Academy for learning? You're a thing now?
We definitely connected yesterday.
Sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you? I guess.
Laughing at the implication that you and the Colonel might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am. You have an idea about how to prove that to your love and real. It's real. But if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes light up.
A secret ingredient?
Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing.
So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man appeared to me in a botanical garden where I was wandering.
This can't be good.
He told me about his passion for spices. Secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder crate from a super duper rare dried flower petals. And if I did him a big favor, he could have some of my own.
Please, Miriam, don't tell me.
Oh my goodness!
Oh my goodness, A Scorch with the host. Thanks so much for doing, much appreciated. It's still weird. I hope it's still weird. I hope it doesn't get more normal just from watching it once. Ooh, my throat feels really weird. This might not be good. Could this be the end of Mike? Fucking his throat up like an idiot. So I found a suitcase with them and brought them home.
He was so nice. He even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later when I cooked with him, a very strange feeling came over me and the flavor was unlike anything I'd ever tasted.
I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here.
Whatever. Anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, so we stayed in touch, you know? Like pen pals. I bet we'd love to know about the new spices.
Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe.
Besides, I only know one ingredient, so I doubt
it'd be much use to anyone. Man, this is a fucking Charlie and Willy Wonka chocolate factory shit going on here. Or Charlie. Which one's first? No, Charlie's first, right? No, it's Willy Wonka's first. Willy Wonka's definitely first. They are not. They are perfect, Sean.
Please, please, please. It would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or Colonel Sanders.
Think of a fake ingredient. Quickly think of a fake ingredient name because she's not respecting you as your best friend when you don't want to do something. And there's no option, just say no. It was Eye of Newt. I know it sounds like kind of witch's potion, but what can you do?
Eye of Newt? Wow!
Her eyes light up imagining such a thing, and you figure you satisfy her curiosity, and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her, confirm that she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in. Cherry blossoms fill the air. It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school. Run him. You decide that the best way to show Miriam how serious you are and Colonel Sanders are would be to run to him. Surely he'll sweep you up off the back of his stallion and you'll ride away together. That'll show her good. Oh, Colonel, my Colonel. However, your sudden movement surprises the horse and it rears up, kicking you directly in the face. The force of the blood completely knocks you out cold. In the darkness, you see a vision. Ooh, waifu Maiku. I am here to deliver you a message. Not this guy. It is important that you remember this exactly as I say it. If you forget, the world could end. So you know it's serious. I have been trapped in a realm beyond, but a great prophecy relies on my return. Only you can save me. All you need to do is repeat my name 3 times. And that name is... Before you can continue, you suddenly awake. Oh, jeez. You waked by Colonel Sanders tending to you. He roused you back to life with satchel of secret spices, or it's not just his natural seasoned musk. You can't go for a kiss yet, too early. Maybe you shouldn't be riding a horse to school, but maybe you shouldn't be running up to animals you don't know. It's hard to say who was in the wrong here. One thing's for sure, that Colonel Sanders is pretty dreamy. That horse has beautiful shoes. I really feel how smooth and sturdy they were when they were pressing into my face. And it's nice to hear, but no one truly appreciates good craftsmanship anymore. With that, Colonel Sanders disappeared to the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. Yeah, maybe it is all G's. Let's try right now. All G's, all G's, all G's. No, I don't see anything happening. Don't think that's what it is, Lunar. What the fuck am I watching this chart? What the fuck am I watching? The best stream ever. If Craig isn't playing this on the night stream, I don't know what he's doing with his life. When you enter the classroom, you can see two rivals. Your two rivals, Ashley and Von Von, are doing something bad. By the way they're hiding, you know it must be really bad. Like, counterfeiting recipes bad. Experimenting with restricted ingredients bad. Summoning a demon bad. You try to get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulder, but he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this.
Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey?
You sit near the rivals, but leave your back turned to them. You even hear Von Von mutter something that sounds a bit like a magic spell. However, he notices your eavesdropping, and you try to cover your tracks and improvise an excuse. It's time for class, and you're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. How you doing, though, Char? Now you've upset them. Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules? I'm not sure you know what a good meal is if it ain't you!
Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache.
And it doesn't have to use a little evil. You finally get a look at what it was they were hiding, and you instantly recognize it. It's a book! Just like the one you found after you encountered with the spork monster. That's the same book I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Von Von, who hides the book behind his desk.
I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom and its contents are secret.
You notice that they haven't just been studying the book, they've got Pop pinned on the wall. He tosses potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth.
We're playing it!
Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class.
Meep meep.
Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Von Von's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts! You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language. Not even from a stand mixer. You ever get that heirloom? No, your mother was a stand mixer. I don't even need to make those sounds. Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. Protect me. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. Like, these crazy men are about to come to blows. I think it might be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them. I just completely changed it in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely, he must know this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena at least, or don't. Honestly, what do I care? Got lofty career aspirations to focus on. Yeah, you are a coward then. Kieran's got it.
Maybe I can help you with your business plan.
Just then Sparkle arrives to signal a true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival this morning, chasing a car all around town. My tiny legs are very, very tired. Here I am now, and I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. Spiegel stops in his track to sniff the air around you. Something has him in a trance. It's the scent left on you from Colonel Sanders. Spiegel jumps on you and licks your face. Down, boy, down! Aftupen! That command is shouted by Colonel Sanders as Snap Sprinkles out of his trance. I wonder what's up with that. Sorry, I got carried away. Under Kenshin's breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll reveal the global history of our favorite fowl, the chicken! You want to pay attention to the lesson? Truly you do. Which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name. You can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders. You miss most of the important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, waifu Maiku. Naturally, this appears to you as a sample platter, which I am doing a sample. Shimmering pepper, a glass of water, a dog biscuit. Shimmering pepper. A brightly colored pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in a most eye-catching way. So naturally, you reach out, grab it, and eat it right away. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. Feels like forever as you trip through the universe. My friend, ooh. This guy again. I'm here to give you an important message, ooh. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... I was saying, to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is... Sorry, I think I've still got a little spice in my throat. It's fine. I'll work through to fulfill the prophecy. You must... You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Oh, man. Excuse me. Ooh. You come to and find everyone is staring at you. That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth. And now it's gone forever. You think to yourself, Jesus, should pay more attention.
We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch.
Before anyone can relax, cafeteria lights dim. Your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared
via timed competition took-off.
The level of theatrics with these two is off the charts. Come, you're on.
A bit of lifetime competition, huh? Count me in. If I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down on it, so be it.
I'm not the fool, you're the fool! Fool! Good one, Van. I like your gumption, waifu Maiku. I'll be watching your performance. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll stop this madness. Now, students, please, settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sporting court. Finally, a little sense, you breathe a sigh of relief. At least not until we turn on the timer! Just then, a huge red light blasts you in the face, flashing the words, "Time ready." That's what I'm talking about! Haroof! I stand corrected. The hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that can't be swept away. And that's an original quote by me, in case anyone else was wondering. I hope it's a message lifts you to victory.
Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now is my chance to shine. I will defeat you myself!
You had his chicken, you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day 1. You're feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast, the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. What temperature does the water boil at? Celsius! That's right. Would you have gone into the school without knowing that? Winter gets to rub my furry belly. Let that entice Alpha motivate you. You're gonna need to season this chicken before you cook it. You know current recipe exactly, but you have an idea. How many herbs and spices? 11. That's right, you might not know all the ingredients yet, but at least you're headed in the right direction. Tail wagging intensifies. Now you got the basic steps. Now it's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind offers the most flavor? Trust, vigilance, regret. Trust! It's wrong! I'm begging you to get it together. Get it? I'm a dog. It's never the wrong time for some dog jokes. Next question. The Vikings are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. They got the pace you want to survive. You were a child, your father told you never forget where you came from. Every day you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. Now would be a great time to harness that energy. Where does it always come from? Small town where big dreams are born. That's right, this is your shot. You're not gonna miss it. Aroof! Try to shut up the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success? Sizzling! What? Don't make me get the spray bottle. Just go say in the corner of your eye, I believe in you, waifu Maiku. He's actually cheering you on. Which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching, it makes you feel totally forget what you were doing. Now you think about is Colonel Sanders. How many pounds of spilled gravy? What were you thinking in your mind making the competition? Restrained on desert island. Only one dessert cookback. What should you take? What a hunk. I know, right? You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge? You're falling behind. Change 20 battles. What does that do? Crowning spectacular fried chicken, delicate baked biscuits. You're really struggling to keep up. Next dish actually over. Already begun putting our elements in the dish. Telephone cup blacks. Make up time. You toss a biscuit dough into the strand mixer. I should you to crowd gas.
Yikes! I know, you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in a kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. Ugh. You might not have hands, but waifu Maiku does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed.
There's an easy way and there's a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You need to shove your head into the mixer to rescue your hand into the mixer. Rescue your biscuit.
Waifu Maiku, no!
But you're not fast enough, your hand gets stuck. It's nearly crushed by the spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Oh no. Fun is that the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult. Everyone stop what you're doing right now. This battle is over. It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on.
Oh, that's too bad. And here I am with a completed dish, ready to serve. Sure, that makes me the winner by default.
No, no, no. Would it be fair to compare the two on account of waifu Maiku's injury? She sprinkles between the lick his doggy chops as he looks onto the dish. But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared.
Well, I'm the sweetest. I skip straight to dessert. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of desserts, taking you on a journey of the flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I was going to ask waifu Maiku to do me the honor, but since you're injured and afraid that pouring the creamer of delicate hot chocolate syrup might be too difficult, Colonel Sanders, wouldn't you mind lending me your strong, steady hand? Colonel Sanders pours hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. Inside, you'll find a fried cheese croquet, atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry glee. Gillet? I don't know.
Yeah, this is not good for my throat. I was not prepped for the range of voices. Yeah, I should crush my hand or my face or my foot or anything she wants. Just not my nuts. Colonel Sanders seems to be intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger into the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley?
Oh, you.
Gelée, got it, Susan. Whispers sauce cut her finger to his lips. Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. That sauce sticks to his mustache. So between Colonel Sanders, eternal. Put yourself between. Reach out with your apron to wipe the sauce off. Colonel Sanders recoils and brushes you back. This goatee isn't just a fashion statement. It's also functional. Saving that flavor. Oh, fuck. Fucked it up. Game over. What? Oh, man. Did it start all over from the beginning? Try again. Did we get to start from the beginning? There we go. Oh, it's from this, though. Oh, man. Okay. Alright, hold on. We got it this time. Alright, here we go. Oh, wow! Good, Mr. John. Alright, we got this. 11. Gratitude. Small town, big dreams. Silence. believes in me. That means I'm getting distracted. I'm getting all right. These are all wrong answers? Yeah, these are all wrong answers then. Okay, yep. Alright. Internalize the rage. Rage bursts so intensely within your eyes that you burst into flames. Flick across your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash. They fall off your face. See, people have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester. Perhaps forever. Oof. Embarrassed and ashamed by poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow, you run for the quad to be alone. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm ranges. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. He won't even ask you to carry his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. Well, we should get that checked out. It's fine, you can just leave me alone. I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is a part of life. Not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've ever failed at anything before? Never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well, then think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you. Enrolled in this culinary school. Incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Well, handsome for sure. I was born that way. But I've always walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. Was passionate about justice, but I failed as a young Southern lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but even I even failed as a mule herder. That one's especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I lost my business partner to a gunfight. I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie, my well-kept beard, and they assume I've got it all together. Which is true, but true now, but it hasn't always been. So this guy could really use a hug. I resolved that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside of him. A burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be stepping stone to something better. A new dream is pure. My new dream is pure. It's honest. It's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to an entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yay! Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Battle scarred from the night before, you prepare for the worst. It's Spork Monster.
Gorko, the Sport Monster is here to fight a hero!
Is there something else feeling a bit... Is anyone else feeling a bit deja vu? I'm sorry, Gorko, but I could have sworn we already battled you last night.
That was Borko, my twin, and I, Gorko, am here to avenge them.
Are you stronger than Borko?
Well, we're twins, so not really. We're pretty much the same, equal in every way. What do you ask?
Colonel Sanders smirks. He's already on the same page as you. It's just that we beat Borko pretty easily, so I don't think we have much of a chance. Not to mention, I feel really guilty about that. If I could take it back, I would. I think what Waifu Maiku is saying is, can't we just be friends? Life's too short to be making enemies.
I suppose. You really don't need to fight. It says that I got these pointy teeth and claws. All the better.
All the better for enjoying tasty foods. Surely you like to eat, don't we all?
Of course I do.
Inspiration strikes come with a quick idea. Chomp on this! You toss a biscuit into Gorko's open mouth and he devours it at one gulp.
Delicious. You're much nicer than the evil students who once upon a time turned me into the creature who stands here today.
I don't believe it. You were human once?
Well, no, I was a chihuahua. But I was still a student at the school. Until one day this man came with a magic spell book, cast a dark enchantment on me, and I was forever transformed.
A magic spell book.
Precisely. Marco used to have a copy, but somewhere along in the way I've lost it. I'd have to find such a book. I beg you respect it. You're a powerful chef, and you should rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat through sorcery and guile. If you need me, don't fear, I will be there.
What is this game? It sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. Waifu Maiku, together I'm sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. Personal invite, you can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. What's the baby picture? Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. It looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made a decision to never stop searching. Never stop working. Stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there is something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with. Trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy? Both, perhaps? Now you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him, or keep it a secret? You decide that you're ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. You reach inside your lunch bag for a special dish and you'll be keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw. The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' Luke's hideaway. Lush. I know words. Magnificent. Together you chow on the creamy slaw till just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I like to have it around so that I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment. You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please, make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. You realize now would be a perfect time to do some snooping. Around the why are we snooping? Around the room are various items you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and sad emotions. Senpai discovered more about the Colonel. An adorable little baby crawls across the floor. From the goatee and mustache combo he sports, you figure this must be Colonel Sanders himself. That or maybe it's a drumstick that he seems to be waving like a rattle. Their favorite baby picture of themselves. Probably person would make their own face the logo of the company they founded, am I right? Oh, wow. See where he keeps a secret recipe. You think for a moment, what numbers point to Colonel Sanders? And then dolls them. Turn 11, 11, 11. That's the hardest 11. The safe opens. I know, right, Shane? What an animal. Inside it, you find a single note. Can chicken be prepared? Sashimi style. Interesting. Take a closer look at a large urn. Sitting by the pedestal. It's a plaque. It's dusty. When you wipe it off, you can read the inscription. Here lie the ashes of all my past career and business failures. Poor guy. Not yet. Almost, but not yet. I want to see their stuff. Foot appears to be Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man. Visiting the pyramids of Egypt? Maybe this is where he discovered one of the secret herbs and spices. Why is he an old man, though? One of the framed photos only shows an old man who looks like Colonel Sanders standing with a friend. The old fried turkey jumpsuit and appear to be cherishing them. You look closely, see there's a short inscription. I wonder who my friend Pete is. A scented candle. You pick it up and try to identify the smell. Power tool? Freshly starched collar? Piece of wood floating in a lake? Summer of 69? It's the summer of 69! Says it's stealing your recipe. You're right. Now it's my secret recipe ingredients. It's... Got it. The lock of silver hair is woven in the teeth of the comb. Upon further inspection, you realize the hair isn't just silvery color, it's actually made of spun silver. Wow.
Look at the chicken, Eddie!
You know, it's this very realistic stuffed chicken. See on the quarter table, when you pick it up, you realize it isn't just realistic, it's real. Taxidermy must have been important to Colonel Sanders when it was alive. Little nose clipped on the edge of the foot reads, "The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky." Gaze out the window across the vast lake. Just then a ghost of student pops up. Are you thinking about heading out into the world on a quest to avenge my death? Wait, what? I never even learned your name. Why would I avenge you? I could just tell you my name right now. It's... Can't you see I'm in the middle of something? You open the window a crack and the ghost of student is swept out the breeze. You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging. You take one off the hanger and try it on. The jacket's a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in its scent. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he's been working on. I want you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket. I don't usually loan those out, but I must say, it does look good on you. Oh crap, the jacket. You forgot to take it off. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to intrude. I just got a little cold and thought it might warm me up. Colonel Sanders smiles and scoots close to the fireplace. It's warm by the fire. Why don't you come a little closer? Suddenly everything feels like it's moving too fast. Final exams are tomorrow. You should be thinking about what's going on, what you're going to cook. I should be home studying. Overwhelmed, you take up the jacket and run for the door. The thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you a pause. You stop yourself. Colonel? Yes, waifu Maiku? I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. You should take things slow. Jelly has diabetes! What's up, Jelly? How you doing? They really did go all in on Shane. This intern who made the game by himself went all in. Tuck late into the night and drift into something. Dream sequence! Woo! All my friends. You wait to a beautiful morning, Colonel Sanders' hideaway, to make the right decision, and how to respond to Colonel Sanders, only time will truly tell. Today's the day that can change the rest of your life. Think about the new secret ingredient you just learned about. In some jurisdictions, blank is even legal. The recipe is a secret, how will they even know? Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast, and your mouth waters at the sight of it. Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. It's meticulous. You taste Colonel Sanders' food, and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you the important question. So would you say that we're a perfect match? How presumptuous. My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? You know, I think we might make a great team. A single tear begins to pour down in the corner of his eyes as he's gazed out the window. Susan, weed! And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner, can we talk about you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion, confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears. Unable to speak, the only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. There's still one more day of school after all. University of Cooking School Academy for Learning waits for no one. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you.
Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something might have happened to you.
It's okay, I was just...
But now it turns out you're fine. I can finally get up to speed on the saga of Miriam.
Sure, but...
You will not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date.
I think I can believe that.
Since I've been partnered up with Pop, he asked me to go out with him. I told him, you better harass those 2 wild horses, young man.
Harness, not harass, wow.
I'm not that kind of girl. But he was just so...
What is going on? Brains? Hey, I'm hot. It was 100 today out over here, guys.
But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me. So I said, yeah, sure, and I can get to know the little guy. Long story short, it took me to one of his favorite shush house, but things quickly spiraled out of control.
Did she just say shush house? I said that's a thing people just say? What's that even referring to? Reading is hard.
And now I'm not really sure where we stand.
You don't give Miriam time to tell the whole story, however. Following up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. And I went on a date too, back to Colonel Sanders' house where I spent the night with him.
You what?
Nothing happened, but the emotional connection, wowzers. Together with your bestie, you feel like you can do anything. You're at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. You tell the difference between picking on Pop, though he himself might not quite grasp the fact. Because you know, he's Pop.
What a squirrely, it sounds delicious!
Oh, it's great. I'll order you one up right away.
I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please! Sprinkles is a dog and a treat!
He can get you swirly dipped too. You're swirly dipped too. Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Because I'm literally the biggest person at school. There's that and the horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school. But who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature? Ooh, it's my thick thighs, Lunar. You've got some nerve, waifu Maiku, suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse. Now you're twisting my words. I won't have it. You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince with pain. Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well give up. I'll never give up, ever. Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears things are close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on. Is everyone excited for the final day of school, waifu Maiku? How's that hand feeling? I'm sure they'll be back to fight in fighting form by this afternoon. Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I was broken nail winning so hard. Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What is he doing, complimenting her? But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate soups? It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received. That's a lot of words to say. It was bland. Excuse me, waifu Maiku. I am more than capable of speaking for myself. Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walk to class, Colonel. I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of food. See you inside, waifu Maiku. No matter Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who she really is. You walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself for how slighted you feel by that interaction with Ashley, you take out the spellbook you recovered yesterday, start flipping through them pages. Hi, John.
Whoa, what's that book? It looks like bad news.
It's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire. I don't really believe in that magic stuff.
A grimoire? Like a book of spells? Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful?
I can think of one surefire way to find out. You open a page covered with arcane warning, cast only in case of extreme emergency. It says on the edges of the page. Use this spell here that says it will erase anyone I choose from all my memories. If I scrub Colonel Sanders, it would be pretty helpful for me to focus on the upcoming final exam.
That is way drastic. Couldn't you do something else? Like anything else? Not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger?
Okay, fine. It is a little drastic, but desperate times call for desperate measures. You've got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you. You're pretty good excuse trying out. Don't do it after all. We listen to our friends. And the people who also said don't use dark magic because they were made from dark magic. You take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. Sprinkles is already in the room, waiting for students to arrive. He clears his voice and makes a quick announcement. I want y'all to know I feel something of a dog moment coming on. But I assure you, it's nothing to be afraid of. Skillo nose scrunches up and begins to breathe quickly. Reach for some old homework, give him as a snack. Reach to your backpack, grab some homework from last semester you've got turned in. He goes for it and gobbles up a sheet of paper like it's a piece of fresh chicken rawhide. Sorry about the outburst. I love you, Teacher Sprinkles. I know it seems cliche, but not much in this world satisfies an ungraded work. My waifu Maiku, were you studying something with cinnamon? I've been sitting on a lecture series around the art of cake baking. How insightful.
This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Waifu Michael, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom, you see?
Working for Mirman's love drama spills over into the classroom.
I told you to save it for after class, but I miss you. I miss you. We went on one date, Pop. How can you miss me when I'm right here?
Housefly Squidward is pleased with Case Miriam.
Every time I blink, you go away.
That's a really cute thing to say. Miriam, what happened between you and Pop?
I got her in trouble, now she's mad at me! I ain't just getting in trouble. I got yelled at by Pop's mom, who blames me for getting him banned from every museum we set foot in.
Oh, so that's what you mean by shush house.
Pop, we went on one date. We're over. And it meant so much to me that I made this for you.
Too hurt to go on arguing, Pop leaves his creation behind and runs out of the room. Like a loud public breakup, the cast appall over the final day of school.
Well, that was unfortunate. But we must not be distracted by what lies ahead. The final competition showdown challenge exam, TM. I'm still working on the title, but you get it. Hey, test time approaches. See you in the arena.
Well, before you can think about the upcoming competition, it's a very beautiful soul nearby, and you have a pep talk. Hey, Miriam, are you okay?
I'm so mad I could smash a tiny bug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could he embarrass me in class like that in front of everyone?
Your tiny cocoa is delicious treason. So you know that this breakup is no joke. Even the source of her frustration is such a silly boy. I know it, I know that you know this, but I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're gonna cruise through this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs. But she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way. You're not going to saddle up with Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sunset without me? Of course not. Maybe sorta, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it and a ranch big enough for both of us and whoever else you want to bring along. It's not Pop or Clank or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year. So what? You're a special person. You shouldn't settle for the first someone to show a little interest anyhow. Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes tears from her cheeks. I should really review my menu for today. I'm gonna make my very special soup. And I bet Professor Dog is gonna love it up. While you were pep talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch, but that's okay because you have a better idea of how to spend the time for your next exam. You decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. This is the location of your final challenge, a test of will, of courage, a test of talent, and a chance to beat the pants off Van and the supposed Man and his evil counterpart Ash Lee. As planned, you begin to run through the quick test of your recipe you've been working on, Waifu Maiku's famous chicken pot pie. After practicing for months, making this dish comes second nature to you. You're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven, but as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders. Waifu Maiku, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam. Oh, I'm just taking it all in. I'm a big visualizing success. I'm looking at my station, picturing victory. The pot pie has begun to bake and the smell is slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were cooking something delicious. You'd usually happily share your food with anyone who was hungry. The last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you a cook-off. You decide it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick to when every timer goes off behind you. Okay, you got me. I'm going a little bit more than visualizing. I know, my nose can smell pot pie from 400 yards. It's an oddly specific distance, but you expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man. You knew it was pot pie just from the smell? Not just pot pie, but a chicken pot pie with an all butter crust. My nose is telling me something else. Oh no, is it burning? Haha, no. I can smell that it was made with a helping hand of TLC. But it'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out.
Nice.
The moment of truth. Wow. It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking and I could eat this all day. There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkles lays down some ground rules.
There are no rules. That is, except to cook with everything you got.
You step up to the cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that'll push you over the edge to victory. Meanwhile, both Van and Ashley are preparing wildly elaborate dishes, per the usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's delicately prepared to go big, going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect, his original fried recipe. The intensity of the room starts at the full 10 out of 10, with a frenzy of action. Everyone's calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. Egg wash! Miriam furiously injects ingredients of itty-bitty pot broth.
Best friend, Bastard Blaster!
Van flexes his pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin.
Let's rock and roid.
Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed.
Shallow personality spatula!
Even Clank gets into on it.
5-dial pressure cook chicken cooking technique.
Wait, did Clank learn to speak English?
It's the singularity as it foretold.
We mustn't let it happen, or the appliance uprising will take us all.
Self-destruct. Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out of the back door of the arena. As you frankly prepare your dish and you notice Ashley has her spellbook out, she gonna use some dark magic to turn the tide? You've got your own, and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, or is it almost certainly evil magic? Even certainly evil magic. We learned last time with the mixer, do it the hard way. Who needs magic when you got passion? I've got to do it the hard way. Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms and he gives you a subtle wink from across the room. I believe in you, waifu Maiku. Miriam notices too.
And I've always believed in you, waifu Maiku, since we were little kids, because I'm your best friend forever.
You turn to notice that Miriam is at your station cheering for you. Miriam, what about your dish? If you're her cheering, who is cooking?
Tiny food, short cook time. I'm already done, and I thought I'd help you.
Well, that's sweet, but Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles. It's the No! It's God damn it, no! However, she doesn't know that you lied and the secret ingredient was made up. Where in the world should she get the item newt from? The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling up into a dark cloud. It thickens and congeals before your very eyes.
It is I, Steve the Bark Monster!
Steve, wait, what happened to Gorko? You're not here to battle me, are you?
We spork monsters are many. I think Gorgo had the day off, but you have conjured Steve, and I hate the battle, so I'd say you're doing pretty alright. Oh hey, you're in the middle of a cooking competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids and your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out?
I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind? Steve, the sport monster, notices that you've got the Grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station. You're right, Luna, you're right.
I see what you're up to. Crisscross some magical items and accidentally summon me, huh?
Yeah, you guessed it, sorta. Here, would you mind tossing some fresh noodles in a pot of salted water?
I'd love to. I've always wanted to be a top chef, actually. You know, when I was just a little sport pup back in the old country.
The sport monster winding up to tell a very long, involved story. You don't know exactly where they came from, but it seems like it was probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on this competition.
I understand. It's kind of like that time in monster school that I'd fallen asleep during scare tactics class, and then I woke up.
He tosses a serious stare at Steve, and he takes the hint.
Never mind, I'll tell you later. Good luck.
Summon extra power from deep within yourself.
Yes!
I can do it. I have what it takes.
I came here to win!
Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your body. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. Mom's spaghetti, my taste buds have been preparing their entire life for. Yes, waifu Maiku, you are the chosen one. You will avenge me. The power you've been summoning immediately fades back down. You interrupted my inspiring monologue. Sorry. My heart is pure. My hands are ready. Mom spaghetti! My taste buds are preparing their entire lives for this moment. I will show the world my cookery! Susan, I can see!
I can fight!
I love that meme. You begin to levitate off the ground. Energy courses through your body. You know that this power, you can do anything. Except turn back time, which would be super useful because while you are powering up, your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and can't be served. But don't worry, dear waifu Maiku. You may have suffered some setbacks, but all is not lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides you have earned his support. I've been watching you today, and I must say I'm truly impressed. You've been sinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. He steps up to your station and stands right beside you. I'm here to help. All you've managed to make is mac and cheese, and time is almost up, so you're going to need it. Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What will happen to you? What about the rules? Following the rules has never really been my thing. I follow my heart. What a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel and reveals the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid eyes on. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass that of individual efforts. I know, Shane, right? Are you suggesting if we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union?
Time's up, students.
The time expired at the moment everyone's been waiting for.
You must now prepare to present your dishes.
A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete.
It seems we're missing one student. Some students. Bob, Clegg.
From all scream, you hear pure innocent giggle. It can only come from one student.
Hey, I'm flying!
Sounds like coming from that broom closet over there.
Miriam, would you mind?
Inside the broom closet, you see Pop hanging on a broom hook by the elastic of his underpants.
Bob, get down from there right now.
Let me guess, did Von Von do this to you?
When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse?
I thought
a wedgie was a salad!
It seems like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing as he didn't cook anything.
I can't feel my legs! May I be excused?
Sure. You kids and your pranks, I must say. It's not the worst prank UCSAL history. It's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second. Pranks? Pranks, click! Where did the pressure cooker roll off to?
You wait to hear a signature word beep on the onomatopoeia or other onomatopoeia, but there's none.
Somehow I must have gotten unplugged, I guess. I'll have to figure that out later.
Susie, plot twist. I'm Pop. Susie, you better show up to Ono in a Pop cosplay.
That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please collect your final projects. Yes, it has been a long semester.
Wow, 3 whole days long.
After days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Now describe your dish.
I've made tender udon noodles in savory soup.
My word, it's so delicious. Is that a teeny tiny Naruto maki?
I guess it's the way.
I spy a float in its itsy bitsy bowl.
Yes, chef.
Please call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name.
Yes, Sprinkles. And some green tea made from baby tea leaves that I picked myself.
Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink dog tongue tip into the bowl.
Sublime. Anyone else like a taste? Oh, come on now. None of those dogs who don't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll enjoy it all by myself.
In a flash, the entire meal was devoured. Not that it took much. It was less than a thimble's worth of soup.
Hey, plus, rarely do I taste a dish with this much love poured into it as yours.
Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a huge hug. Thank you, Waifu Maiku, for helping me believe in myself.
Van, you're up. Now describe your dish.
I made uni over smoch egg custard in an axe-hewn urchin shell, topped with caviar.
Did you skewer one type of urchin with spines from a second, different color type of urchin?
Yes, Sprinkles.
A bit much, don't you think? That's exactly why I did it. A bit much is kind of my brand.
Sprinkles leans in, sniffs Uni, but he can't get his nose close on account of all the spikes. He begins to paw erratically, causing the custard to slosh about.
Woof, woof.
Please be gentle with my cuisine. Finally, Sprinkles goes all in tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He reels back, his tongue poked and prodded.
Ouch, my tongue.
The wrestler appears to be having a huge allergic reaction to the sting.
I can't eat this. I keep choking my tongue. Disqualified.
A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles could make a difficult to eat? The director Von does not go gentle into the night.
Disqualified for glamour. Don't discount that birthday. This isn't the last you've heard of me.
Before forcing us to adore his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps up a bowl of milk.
I know. I'm a dog. I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps calm down my agitated tongue. Next turn to Ashley. It's her turn to step up. Now describe your dish.
I made orange bosom Turkish delight in a slight, light rosewater syrup touched with French mirage connected by sugar glass.
That actually doesn't sound too bad.
Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempt to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece. Don't eat the food. Are you at food at a cooking school?
I'm sorry, it just threw me so much, guys. I couldn't say the word.
Got toast in your ears or something, waifu Maiku? I told you it's a display piece.
Actually, I must say it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school.
Yeah, which is why I cooked it and did an extremely good job cooking it too. I realized we were having an eating exam. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I go to College of Eating, school for the hungry. Suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted, but don't breathe too hard, it might disrupt the sugar spiral.
If the food cannot be eaten and it can't be judged, you're disqualified.
Rage overtakes Ashley as she finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up.
You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you!
With that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best, but this time without being shackled by trying to be fake nice and liked by everyone.
This isn't the last you've heard of me either.
This class got much smaller. I'll be teaching myself.
You and Colonel Sanders, the final cook, step up together.
2 chefs?
What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become something else. He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. Uh-oh, I don't have a good feeling about this. Is this a promotion for a new mac and cheese chicken bowl? We've been duped in Speckledorf, guys. Somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays.
That's what I thought. I could see everything in this kitchen. You give me this thing. Completely blow me away. My 49 dog years of life, I have never tasted anything so delicious. And perfectly bland, balanced. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class. You pass, and you pass, and you pass. Everyone gathers around
and partakes in the mac and cheese bowl. They all see transcended from this reality to another dimension. You win. Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive, even the Van and Ashley are drawn back into its magnetic fragrance. When they gaze upon the mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkle declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There are supposed to be more battles. But come on, how could they be better than this one? That's not even a word, and I agree with you. I love that one. Now that the school year is complete and everyone's graduated, students turn for one last assignment to get their groove on. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve on the site of the school's graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking area, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy.
DJ Dog in the house! Oh, woo!
You know that Sprinkles is the master chef, but also world-renowned turntablist? Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Van and Ashley. Oh my god, Ashley! Woo! Oh my lord! Oh my lord! Oh man. Van and Ashley tell everyone they've committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were the villains. For a moment, you actually believe them. No, haunting. No ghosts allowed at graduation.
No ghosts allowed at graduation. It's clearly written in this school year's bylaws.
I was actually never a ghost. It was all a trick to get you to finally notice me. Oh,
Amusing.
and now that everyone is together.
It's Spork Monster. He's totally mellowed out.
Oh, sorry.
Hello, everyone. The Spork Monster is no more. From here on out, I prefer to everyone refer to me by my new name, Party Monster.
Student tries to finish what he said, but everyone is too wrapped up talking to Spork. Sorry, Party Monster. Dejected, student walks off. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam. Oh, I love her outfit. Romantically, but she found the love in her cooking. And you know, she's gonna do great. The red carpet rolls out across the floor to the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? It's Pop-Up. He's arrived late to the dance, but apparently for good reason. Walking the carpet, you see perched atop his dirty chef's hat. A crown?
Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma, so we had to mail directly to your father. He figured he could at least do for the school's dean.
Oh, now I get it.
And we got a new wing of the school. Not to mention the honor of educating the son of Chancellor of such and such.
Miriam, will you be my lady king?
The whole game was worth it just to say that one line. What an incredible turn of events. An offer to join the royal family? It's like a dream come true. You'll get to be a princess, or maybe a queen? Not sure if even knows the other way. Crowns and gowns, baby.
I'm sorry, Pop, but I'm not interested. Not now, at least. I've got so much to do with my life.
A twist on a twist.
So many more 3-day universities to attend. So many tiny foods meticulously sculpted and then watch get accidentally blown away by a single breeze. Okie dokie!
The music of the dance is interrupted by a sound of sparkling and electrical hissing. It's Clank, who has arrived late to the dance. Now that I have graduated, I can reveal my truth. Whoa, he's still doing the talking thing. I am Clank, and I am not from this earth. I am actually from a faraway planet of another dimension. What? What?
I actually feel like I knew this the whole time.
Now that I have learned the ways of your kind, I must return. Portal opens up and Clank disappears through it. Finally, Colonel Sander arrives. Casual Colonel Daddy Senpai, please fuck me in the ass. Howdy, classmates. Just like the first day when you met him, he has come prepared to feed the entire class. However, not enough to just give them a bucket of chicken. This time, it's a full meal. I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken and man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. The end, question mark? No, it's not the end. As everyone feeds on their dubious chicken dinner, Kostas finds you sitting on the edge of the dance floor. Waifu Maiku, what are you doing sitting all alone? Oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance. I wonder, might you tell me, what are the qualities you expect to find in such a lucky person? Off the top of my head, I don't know. Spicy musk, a tidy goatee, and a degree from the University Cooking School Academy of Learning, just to name a few. It truly is my lucky day. Would you dance with me? Yes, I would love to. Chicken Senpai Daddy fuck me in the ass. As you glide across the dance floor hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you. And once my 100 franchise is set up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off. And I'll be so glad to spend it together with you, Waifu Maiku. How sweet. We'll work together and play together. Colonel Sanders stops dead in his tracks. Work together? Well, I think this is something I'll just need to do by myself. But who will help you run your restaurants? I don't believe I need help. Besides, restaurants, on your time at school, based on your time at school here, do you really think that running a restaurant is your best path forward? Could it be? You found a love connection but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef? Can you live with only half of him? Will you be able to endure sharing it with other love? The life of an entrepreneur? I suppose I couldn't roll out of pastry school? Oh, my dear Waifu Maiku, I'm sure that you'll find your place eventually. And along the way, you'll have me by your side. The end. Wow! We did it! We got to, pseudomonically, that's not even a word, fuck the Colonel! And get fucked by the Colonel. Get some boom babies in the chat for that Colonel fucking.
Boom, baby!
Oh my god, alright. Well then. That'll do, Donkey, that'll do. We're gonna raid our good friends over at Game Attack Team. Make sure you use hashtag the fellowship, followed by me shouting a boom baby if you got the emotes. We're back tomorrow with yet another stream. And as always, guys, make sure remember to be good to yourselves, be good to each other, and get fucked by Chicken Daddy Senpai Colonel. See you guys later.